everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Home Eunice Plans, and welcome to another memory spread. This week I will be planning out the week of August 24th through August 30th, and I will be using this beautiful kit called Santorini from Jaxandpepper. It is in silver foil, so I'm going to go ahead, lay the base down, and then get back to you guys with the day today. Okay, so the first thing that I want to say is that this spread took me 5,000 years to accomplish, and the reason why is because when I first bought this kit, I fell in love with how beautiful these colors were. I loved the silver foil, I loved the blush pink, I loved the blue, and I didn't want to overpower it with too many icons or too much other nonsense, so I really wanted to try and keep the integrity of the kit, basically. So when I went in and started planning, it was really hard for me because normally I just slap stickers down and hope that it looks good, and with this one I was like, no, take your time, and I did, and it took me super duper long, so hopefully it turns out well. We'll see though. To start off on Monday, I wanted to mark that I uploaded my plan with me, and I used a piece of deco from the add-on sheet from this kit, a piece of vine deco from Honey Inked. That frame box is from Sweet Bella XOXO, and that little planner is from Planning World. The script upload plan with me is from my mom's shop, boodlesdoodlesdesign. Then I wanted to mark that my sister-in-law closed on her house on this day, which was very exciting. So to mark that, I first laid down a pen flourish from Honey Inked, and then I put a quarter box from the kit, and I layered a small flag from the kit over top of that. And in the corner, I added a half butterfly from Honey Inked. And I got that idea from Tay at Shantae Plans. I saw her pull in these butterflies several spreads back, and I was like, one day I'm gonna use that because that's super cool, and I think it turned out decently, so thank you, Tay. Then I wanted to mark that we helped my sister-in-law clean her new house on this day, because even though we're pretty sure the family cleaned it, we wanted to be extra cautious because, you know, Corona. So to mark that, I used a floral scalloped half box from Panda Bird Design. That little sticky note is from the Fox and Pip, and that cleaning bucket is from the GP Studio. Then to cap off the night, my dad took us all to Roadhouse for some steak, which was super cool. And to mark that, I used a half box from the kit. That utensil icon is from the Pretty Pink Co. And that divider that I added to the top is from Jaxandpepper. If anyone is wondering what it's like to go out to eat right now, it's a little bit strange, but you know, it just is what it is. at the end of the day, it was just really nice to be out with my family and feel semi-normal. Jumping over to Tuesday, the first thing I wanted to mark is that I studied, so I layered 2 flags from the kit over top of each other. That rose floral deco piece is from Honey Inked, and that desk scene icon is from Planning World. The study script is from my mom's shop, and those 2 dividers, meaning the lace trim one and then the floral swoop one, are both from Honey Inked. Jumping down, I wanted to mark that I went and visited my adopted grandpa. So I used 2 pieces of deco from the add-on sheet from the kit, and I layered those with a bowstring box. And then I got that car icon from the GP Studio and just marked that I went out to go and see my adopted grandpa. I hadn't seen him in a long time, so it was really cool to kind of hang out with him on that day. The last thing I wanted to mark on that night is that I had a really terrible migraine, so to mark that, I used a half box from the kit. That little girl holding her head is from Pumpkin Paper Co., and that doily dot is from Crafts by Towie. And then that flourish, that swirly accent flourish, is from My Newest Addiction. Jumping over to Wednesday, the first thing I wanted to mark is that I had my Zoom fitness class on this day. So I layered a label from the kit over top of a piece of the thicker cut washi from the kit. The mini mandala is from Honey Inked, and the running shoes are from Sweet Tea Plans. Then I wanted to mark that I deep cleaned my kitchen on this day, and I got this inspiration to layer this sticker this way from SueAnnLay.plans, and she uses Honey Ink stickers in the most creative way possible, and oh, one day I aspire to be as creative as she is. So I kind of took this framing technique with the lace trim dividers from her. So thank you so much for that tip and that trick. I love it. But I wanted to mark that I deep cleaned my kitchen on this day. And to mark that, I used a half box. I layered it vertically. I framed it in with those 2 lace trim dividers from Honey Inked. On the side, I used that flourish from Sweet Bella XOXO, and that stove icon is from the GP Studio, which I think worked out perfectly because I really focused on cleaning my stove on this day. It was great. Then I wanted to mark that I filmed my monthly rewind spread on this day. So to mark that, I used a mandala from Honey Inked. I kind of cocked that over to one side, and then I layered a frame box from Sweet Bella XO over top of that. I used another piece of floral deco from the kit and another little planner from Planning World. And then to cap it off, I used that little swish from Crafts by Towie. Jumping over to Thursday, I wanted to mark that I slept in on this day, and to mark that, I had this beautiful pillow deco piece on the deco sheet from the kit, which I thought was just like perfect, which meant I didn't have to pull in an obnoxious icon or something like that, because a lot of my sleep-in like characters or icons are kind of goofy, which I love. I adore that, but I really wanted to keep this kit kind of dainty and feminine, and I don't know what I'm saying here, but you know, I'm really glad that this piece of deco is in there. I did layer a floral box from Crafts by Towie over top of that with an icon from Crafts by Towie. That sleep in script is from Planner Kate, and then that divider on the side is from Sweet Bella XOXO. Then I wanted to mark that I edited my monthly rewind spread on this day. So to mark that, I'm using a scalloped half box from Panda Bird Design with a laptop girl from Panda Bird Design, and that edit plan with me script is from my mom's shop. Then I wanted to mark that I got super spendy on this day, and I bought some stickers. So I used a quarter box from the kit, another beautiful half butterfly from Honey Inked, and that 5 sticker script is from GL Designs Group. To cap off the night, I wanted to mark that I went to the track and did a good old workout with my dad. So to mark that, I used a half box from the kit. That little foiled heart is from Honey Inked, and those running shoes are from Sweet Tea Plans. Jumping over to Friday, the first thing I wanted to mark is that I had my Zoom class on this day. So to mark that, I'm using another flag from the kit. I added another lace trim divider to the bottom of that full box. I layered another bowstring box from the Giving Girl over top of that flag, framed it in with the other half of that floral deco piece to the side. That little smartwatch is from Sweet Tea Plans, and those 2 foiled hearts are from Honey Inked. Jumping down, the next thing I wanted to mark is that I went with my boss and his wife to look at a new office space, because with all the hope in the world and fingers crossed, God willing, we get to go back to work soon. Hopefully things start to pick up. we wanted to, we've been talking about wanting to get a new office space for a while to kind of separate, home from work and everything, because right now their business is located outside of or inside their house, and they're really trying to separate. So we looked at some office buildings, and to mark that, I used a quarter box from the kit, another piece of leafy deco. Those 2 hearts are from Clever Gal Crafts, along with those foil overlay for those hearts, and I got that inspiration from Rachel at Gathered Plants. The next thing I wanted to mark is that I did some meal planning on this day, and to mark that, I am using another piece of floral deco that I just cut in half to frame that floral box from Sweet Bella XOXO in. And then I used a doily dot and an icon from Crafts by Towie. Love that little apron, I think it's so cute. And the meal plan script is from my mom's shop, boodlesdoodlesdesign. To cap off the night, I wanted to mark that I started listening to the Office Ladies podcast, which if any of you guys watch The Office, you know Pam and you know Angela, and they started a podcast where they break down each individual episode of The Office, and I am obsessed. So I started that on this night, and to mark that, I used a half box from the kit, and that little podcast icon is from Crafts by Towie. Jumping over to Saturday, the first thing I wanted to mark is that I slept in, and I actually used some of the white space on the full box to mark that. So I used a piece of floral botanical deco from Letters from Lay. That flourish is from Pink Polka Dot Lily. The sleep mask icon is from Crafts by Towie, and the sleep in script is from Planner Kate. Jumping down, the next thing I wanted to mark is that I did a lot of studying on this day. So I layered that working girl at her desk icon over another piece of cut washi from the kit, and the study script is from my mom's shop, boodlesdoodlesdesign. And then I added another lace trim divider at the bottom of that full box. The next thing I wanted to mark is that I filmed this particular plan with me, and I wanted so desperately to use this little planner shelf scene from GL Designs Group. So I kind of used the same framing technique with this Crafts by Towie divider to kind of frame in the planner shelf. And then that swoosh on the side is again from Crafts by Towie, and the to-do script is from Rose & Tea Shop. I had a plan script, which I think, looking at it now, I kind of wish I would have kept. I don't know why I took it off. Don't ask. I don't know, it's just how my brain works. Anyways, to cap off the night, I wanted to mark that my little brother FaceTimed home. So I layered some cut washi to kind of build it up a little bit, and I layered a wide bowstrung box from the Giving Girl over top of that. I used 2 pieces of deco from the kit, and that FaceTime icon is from the Pretty Pink Co. Jumping over to Sunday, the first thing I wanted to mark is that we had church over at my parents' house. We're still doing that because they're limiting numbers of they're allowing people to gather at churches slowly again, but we kind of like gathering as a family. We think it's cool, so we're still kind of keeping that train up. So to mark that, I used a church icon from Crafts by Towie over top of a half box from the kit. In the corner, I used a floral piece of deco from Letters from Lay, and that church icon is from Planner Kate. Then I wanted to mark that we had dinner at my mom and dad's house, so I used a 3rd box from Panda Bird Design, and I put another piece of floral deco on the side of that. That little house is from Rose & Tea Shop, and the custom mom and dad script is from my mom's shop, boodlesdoodlesdesign. And that little swirly flourish is from My Newest Addiction. Then I wanted to mark that I did my voiceover, and I wanted to try and add another thing for the night, but looking at it, I was like, wow, that's really crowded. So that's going to change here in just a second. So to mark that I recorded my voiceover, the one you're hearing now, I used my last little piece of floral deco from the kit. I layered a circle floral box from Crafts by Towie, along with that little microphone icon, which is from the Pretty Pink Co. And then to cap it all off, I add another little swirly flourish from Pink Polka Dot Lily. Then the last thing that I want to mark on this night is that I had a Hulu binge. I am binging How I Met Your Mother for about the 15,000th time. And to mark that, I'm using a little TV from Planning Like a Pro. That flourish is from Pink Polka Dot Lily, and the Hulu binge script is from my mom's shop, boodlesdoodlesdesign. That completes the spread, you guys. These are the leftover stickers that I have. Here is a Viv Wiggle for you guys. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and checking it out and listening to me ramble. This spread, both laying down the stickers and the voiceover, took me so long. If you're new here, hey, I'm Jen. I do planner things. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.